YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the chapter Air Around Us. The Earth is surrounded by a thick blanket of air called the atmosphere. It extends up to about 500 kilometers above the Earth's surface. It acts like a protective shield that keeps the Earth safe. It keeps itself from UV rays and other things. It is extremely important for life on Earth. It protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun, and it maintains the Earth's temperature and supports its water cycle. It also provides oxygen for breathing, because if we don't have it, we will miss a lot of things. As we go higher into the Earth's surface, the amount of air decreases, so it becomes difficult to breathe on high mountains. So, the people who climb mountains, they carry oxygen cylinders so they can still breathe. Air has some important properties. It's invisible, but it's everywhere. You can't see it, but it's everywhere. When air moves, it's called wind. And strong wind can even uproot trees, so it has force. Strong winds can have force. Now let's answer an important question. Is air matter? Matter is basically anything that has mass and occupies space. Air may not be visible, but it does have mass and it occupies space. So yes, air is matter. But how? In this activity, we have two balloons which are tied to a ruler and it's balanced. So it will be one balloon here, one balloon here. If one balloon is burst, we will still have the rubber part. So the rubber part has a bit of mass. But the weight of the balloon the balloon with the air, has more mass. So to start thinking like this. This proves that air has mass. And when an empty glass is turned upside down, and it's dipped in water, the water does not enter the glass because the air is present inside it. So if you have water like a glass, and you have a water tank, and you flip it under it, the water will not go inside because air is already inside. So this proves that air occupies space. Air is also colorless and tasteless. So pure air has no smell. But sometimes air smells because of substances mixed into it, not because of the air. And sometimes you can see air like smoke or something, but that's not because of the air, that's particles which are mixed into the air. Air is not just a single substance, it's a mixture of gases. You can see here, there's nitrogen, oxygen, and the rest. So you can see nitrogen makes about 78%, majority, oxygen about 21%, and carbon dioxide about approximately 0.03%, and the remaining part consists of other gases. Air also contains water vapor and dust. Nitrogen is the largest part. It controls the burning of fuels and is essential for plant growth. They cannot absorb nitrogen directly, so lightning, rain, and fertilizers add nitrogen to the soil. Nitrogen is also used in food preservation industries. So like those packets of chips, they have a little bit of nitrogen inside them to make, there's air in a packet of chips. A little bit of nitrogen is there inside that. Oxygen is essential for respiration in all living organisms. It helps release energy from food inside our body. Oxygen dissolves in water for aquatic life and supports combustion. That is why oxygen cylinders are used at high altitudes and the deep sea. When a burning candle is covered with glass, it goes out of cylinder. This happens because the oxygen supply is cut off. So, this experiment proves that oxygen is required for burning. When water is poured onto dry soil, bubbles appear. Those bubbles are air escaping from the spaces between the soil. This shows that air is present in soil as well. Carbon dioxide is present in very small amounts, but it's very important. Plants use the carbon dioxide for photosynthesis to make food and release oxygen. Carbon dioxide also traps heat and causes the greenhouse effect. It is used for fire extinguishers, soft drinks, and dry ice. Water vapor enters the air through evaporation. Its amount varies from place to place and season to season. The amount of water vapor present in the air is called humidity. Water vapor is essential for the water cycle. When a glass is filled with ice and it's kept outside, water droplets form on its surface. This happens due to condensation. The water vapor is getting cooled into regular water. Also, when sunlight enters a dark room, the dust particles become visible This proves that air contains water vapor and dust. Even though oxygen is continuously used in respiration and burning, its level in the atmosphere remains almost constant. This is because plants release oxygen during photosynthesis. So this balance is maintained by the oxygen cycle. So we breathe in oxygen, we give out carbon dioxide, the plants use the carbon dioxide, and they give us oxygen and it goes again and again. The atmosphere maintains our temperature. This provides extreme heating during the day and prevents extreme cooling at night. It also controls the weather changes and supports the natural cycles. The ozone layer absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays and protects the life on Earth. Air is used for breathing, flying, windmills, seed dispersal, and burning fuels. But air pollution is when harmful substances enter the atmosphere. It is caused when factories, vehicles, and burning fuels, and it harms the living beings and the environment. So that's all about air today. If you have any more, say. Thank you for watching. And there's also a Kahoot on this topic. In this, you can scan the QR code or click the link in the description. You can play the Kahoot for yourself.